Hello students, in this video I will take example, and after taking the example I will explain you about picture story composition, and I have taken the example 41.3, that is from October book. Okay, so we are starting here picture story composition. In solving picture story composition or in writing any picture story composition, you have to look about like 5 or 2 points, 5 to 6 points. What are those points? First of all, as you can see this picture, first of all you have to just read this picture from your mind, and you have to watch what is happening in this picture. Okay, so we will look at the picture, the full picture. So as you can see, a man is what he is doing. From his axe he is cutting down trees. Okay, and he is cutting down trees, and he just in the second picture we can see, in this second picture, in the first picture he was cutting tree from his axe, and in the second scene we can see his axe is just in his side. And in the third image, in the third picture, we can see he is crying, or we can say he is annoyed after cutting that tree, and he is looking disturbed. And in the fourth image we can see a woman is there. That woman can be a god as well, or any simple girl as well, and she is just standing in front of him and giving him a axe. Okay. And in the fifth image, you can see he got that axe, and after getting that axe, in this image as well, she is giving her axe. And in the last image, when he got the axe. So this image generally consists of only a man who was annoyed after cutting that tree, and he was just crying. He was asking for help, we can say. And after asking for help, there was a woman, and I hope she is in the water. She came in from inside the water and give an axe to him, and then after he will cut that. But it did not shown in that. So what I have done, I have just read full picture composition. I have just read all the picture images, and the second step what we have to do is we have to got idea. Okay, so what can we write in the picture, or we can say what can we write in the story from the picture? We have to just locate. Okay, like I can mark the first point. What I will write, the first point I will mention in my story will be a man who is very helpful, or we can say a man who is very hardworking. He was cutting a tree. He can be a lakadhara, we can say in Hindi, woodcutter. And the second point which I can mention, we can also say that he was hungry and he was tired of cutting that tree, so he started crying. In third point we can mention he started crying. Okay, and in the fourth point we can say he asked to God, or we can say he asked to that Yamuna or any Ganga river, we can mention here. If there will be God's connection, that it will look more good. Okay, so here I will try to add some God's connection, or we can say nature's connection, like supernatural powers connection will be added there. And in the fourth portion I can add, after getting that axe from that lady, from that god lady or goddess, he was filled with empowerment, and he just cut down all the trees, and he earned good amount of money for his survival. Okay, and after writing this story, we have to write the conclusion, like what we have concluded from this story. And after that conclusion as well, we have to write in the end the moral of that story, what this story teaches to us. Okay, if these two things are mentioned in any story, that story will look cool, and that story will look good. Okay, so the first step which I have told you about, first you have to read the full image, like what the question giver try to just ask you. Okay, after reading all the images, after getting them filled into your mind, you have to generate ideas. You have to write points in your mind, or in a rough notebook, that you will add those points in your story. Okay, main point. And after mentioning those main point and building a story, like you can start your story like once upon a time there was a boy who was like that. You can start your story, and in the end, please I request you in personally that you have to mention conclusion. If you what you have concluded from your story, if you're not writing any conclusion in the story, so your story will not look good, or it will look incomplete. And in the end there should be a note, or we can say in the end there will be heading moral, and you have to tell what are the values which we learn from this story. Okay, if we are not getting learnings from the story, so the story will of no use, because we read stories, we read good poems, so that we can attain good knowledge from them. If we are not getting any kind of knowledge from them, so it is waste. So please you have to write in the end moral. Okay, so that was the full video about if you have any doubt, you can comment your doubt in the comment box, and you can ask your doubt in the live classes as well. Thank you for watching this video. I will also give in the end a question which will be related to it, and question, and it will be like picture composition. You have to write that picture composition, and you can send me on WhatsApp so that I can check and I can tell you what are your mistakes in them. So thank you students, bye bye.